Hey YouTube, Fiber Biscuit back again with a pickup video. Went out this weekend to various comic stores, shops, did some buying. So with this video I figured I'd run a little contest too. And whoever guesses closest to the total dollar amount, whole dollar amount, that I paid for all the comics I'm going to show you, just the comics I picked up this weekend, will win this book, shipped free. So if you want to win this book, just keep a tally. And at the end, comment down below and give a guess of the total dollar amount I paid for all the books I'm going to show you. And whoever gets closest, and it doesn't matter if you go over it or under it, it's just whoever's closest, no Price is Right rules here, will win this book shipped. And in the event of a tie, if two people tie closest, whoever gave me their guess first will win. So if you want this book, just give a guess and be the closest. So let's get to the comics. Human Fly 14, 1978. This is a short run Marvel comic. Only 1 through 19. Here's number 15. I always thought the Human Fly was a Spider-Man villain, but superhero alter ego, I guess. Here's number 18. Second to last issue. So yeah, I didn't know that one had a superhero version, so I picked those up. Machine Man number 4, The Living Robot. I believe 1 through 9 of Machine Man was all Kirby. Here's number 3. It's kind of a nice cover. Here is number 1. 1978. Okay. Next, Weird Adventure Comics. 435. About 425, Adventure Comics broke away from superhero, went to the fantasy, supernatural kind of stuff. And this one has a Spectre on it. I just love the cover. He's just popping out of nowhere. This dude's like crapping his pants. That's a nice comic. Next is Captain America Reborn. This is a variant cover. Don't know why I picked it up. Well, I do. I like the cover. And I do like Captain America. I liked it, so I picked it up. Here's a DC Comics Presents number 1. Superman and the Flash. This series had a pretty long run. It went all the way to like 97 or something, I believe. A few annuals sprinkled in. I think this is a really underrated series. I think there's going to be a reawakening of sorts with this run. Because it has its keys in there sprinkled in with He-Man and stuff like that. But I was definitely happy to get number 1 and really nice grade. Here is a Web of Spider-Man number 1. I already owned a few of these, but every time I see one, I have to pick it up. Love the cover. Here is a Wolverine number 10. Sabretooth Wolverine Battle. I have one of these CGC'd, but this is the first unslabbed copy I have. But I like Wolverine and I like this cover. So, pick it up. Uncanny X-Men 213, Wolverine and Sabretooth. Big Baby was just talking about this, and I saw it up on the rack and kind of chuckled, so of course I had to pick it up. So this one's for you. And to go with it, X-Men 212, Wolverine vs. Sabretooth, round 1. I love this cover. Clothes are all ripped to hell. Here's an X-Men 207. Another nice cover, slashing right through the page. Here is the Power Pack issue, when we all want to do that to the Power Pack. But yeah, another nice cover. I wish his claws were a little closer. Maybe, you know, like through her, but that's just me. Don't like the Power Pack. Here is Uncanny X-Men 188. Nice cover on there. Got a nice high-grade book. Uncanny X-Men 171. Rogue joins the X-Men. Nice comic. I was surprised when I got home that I didn't have this comic, so that was definitely a nice pickup. Uncanny X-Men 130, the first appearance of the Dazzler. It's kind of weird because the Dazzler, the actual series itself, is pretty well disliked, but the Uncanny X-Men with the first appearance of Dazzler is increasingly hard to find. It's kind of weird. But yeah, that's a funky cover. That's a nice comic. Here's an Uncanny X-Men 124, 1979. Colossus turns into the Proletarian. Russian overalls, sickle and hammer action going on. I like the way he's grabbing Cyclops. Well, that was in nice condition, so I decided to pick that up. Here's an Uncanny X-Men 119. Make way for Moses Magnum. X-Men 77. Really nice condition. Beautiful copy. Super Adaptoid. I believe this reprints an earlier X-Men, like 27, 29, somewhere in there. But it reprints an earlier X-Men, but still. Super high grade, 20-cent X-Men. Can't go wrong. Nice cover. Nice colors. Moving into some Amazing Spider-Man. 603 variant, 1 in 10. I like my Spideys, so I had to snag this one. Amazing Spider-Man 236. 1982. Romita Jr. cover. Final Tarantula, I believe. Amazing Spider-Man 191. Nice colors on the cover. There's an Amazing Spider-Man 188, black cover. Again, really high grade. Tough cover to find in high grade. Wish I could find a number 28 in this kind of condition. Amazing Spider-Man 133, Molten Man. Romita Sr. cover, 1974. Grab Spidey by the neck. Next is Amazing Spider-Man 110, first appearance of the Gibbon. Again, it was by John Romita Sr., 1972. Kind of semi-key book, but really nice cover. Nice grade on it as well. Amazing Spider-Man 301, McFarlane cover. Silver Sable. Super, super nice condition. Nice comic. Love that cover. Amazing Spider-Man 238. First appearance of the Hobgoblin. John Romita Jr. and Sr. both worked on this comic. And it's just classic Spider-Man. Beautiful Spider-Man comic. Love it. And finally, The Flash, number 120, 1961. 10-cent Flash. Has Kid Flash appearance. The Land of the Golden Giants. Really nice grade. Beautiful comic. These DC early Flashes are getting harder and harder to get your hands on, and even harder still in high grade or higher grade. So, saw this one up on the shelf and fell in love with it, so had to get it. So there you go. There are all the comics I picked up this weekend. Hope you enjoyed them all. Hope you were keeping track. So now add it up. Think about what I would pay or what you think I would have paid for all the comics that I bought. And whoever's closest by midnight, April 15th, will win this comic shipped. So good luck guessing. Don't forget to subscribe. Always, everybody keep those videos coming. You know everybody enjoys them. And hope to see some good guesses.